drugs, if the police are watching, they're bad. They're bad, don't do them. But if they're not, fuck!
We did leave out alcohol, though.
Mix it with any drug you want. Unless the police are watching, don't do that. Underage drinking's wrong.
Completely.
Bitch. Alright, education.
What if we're just walking down the street and some guy's like, hey, those are those guys that made that video, and they start shooting the shit out of us?
And they're pussies.
They can't accept the truth.
Yeah, for one, their brains are too fucked.
They can't, just can't.
Two, they could just step to us. They don't have to shoot us like little faggots. You got a problem with us? We can discuss it rationally, unless you want your ass kicked. Bitch! Bitch! Gangs are another thing.
They piss me off.
It's not like they make any money or nothing. It's just they roll around because they're afraid to roll by themselves. I gotta roll with a group, otherwise I don't fit in. I'm a bitch, whatever.
Make drug money.
And what I'm sick of is when you cock someone off, because they cocked you off first, and you go to fight them, they bring weapons and all their friends, and you show up alone. You're like, what the fuck is this? What's the world coming to when, you know, one person's got a problem with one person, and they bring in half of the fucking city? Fucking pussies, man. Back to education, where most pussies are bred from. Okay? There's this little thing called conformists. School is full of conformists. It's a cookie cutter world. You met one prep, you met them all. You met one jock, you met them all. There's like a 98% chance that I'm right, and there's 2% of the people that you meet that are actually different from the rest. Conformists piss me off. We're all just corporate zombies racing to our fucking graves, right? Go to a school you don't want to go to college you don't want to go to a fucking job that you're going to hate every day of your life. Why? Because daddy wants you to do it.
Fuck
Mommy
dad.
wants you to do
Fuck
it.
mom.
Do what you want to do. If you want to go to school, be a doctor, that's
do that.
fine. You're not a conformist. You're who you are. But if you're like, oh, well, I don't know where I want to be, your dad's like, I want you to be a doctor. You're like, all right, daddy. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. You ain't shit to society. You're a bigger insect than me. Bitch!
What else is there?
Because the education system is running the industry. They think they can do whatever they want.
They can't.
They can be like, kids, hey, you, go to school. Be like, fuck you. They give you truancy. That's when you're like, if you guys are hung out with me, you're a runaway or a fucking fugitive. You come hang out with me, I'll watch you. I'll guard you. Fucking police will come in. They'll knock on my door. You can hide in the back. Here's what you'll hear. What the fuck do you want? You got, you harboring this man? You got a warrant? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here! Then I'll call him up too. I'll be like, you should know better now, send him after me. I'm a killer. Be like, send these people to clean these bodies off my lawn. You're pigs, bitch. You're pigs. Clean the blood off my carpet. From that, your pig blood all over. I'll be like, you knew not to send them. The next time they come and arrest my ass, you might as well send a motherfucking army tank to try to get me. You know what? Because I'm going to be like, fuck the world either way. If I get shot with a cannon,
Fuck it.
if I get shot with a cannon, that's just cooler than a bullet.
Then it's to blow up, and your guts will be everywhere.
And if they sew you back together, that's one
You're a zombie.
badass scar. Badass scar. You know what?
Okay.
Some of you know what? Alright, I'm going to go out and say, I'm going to go, fuck Christians, Lutherans, everybody else. You Buddhists? You want to pray? You want to pray on it? You want
Bad
to
guy. Fucking bad guy.
Rub a stomach, throw some change at him, huh? Is he going to grant your wishes, you little fuckers? Look, God is your crutch. It's fine to believe in God or a higher being. That's fine. But once you're like, oh my God, I must pray every day because if I don't, I'm going to go to hell. You're a bitch. A fucking bitch. Because the only reason people believe in God and shit is because they just can't accept the fact that they have no idea where they're going when they die.
Exactly.
It scares the shit out of them. Like, well, we're here. If I die, is it just nothingness?
Also,
scaredness. Fuck you. God's your crutch.
They also
bitch.
believe us to have something to blame everything bad on.
You know, it's my crutch. Drugs.
It's like, oh,
Pick up a better crutch.
my parents died. Damn you, God.
Yeah. And then
It's like, what the fuck?
everything good that happens, like, thank God. Anything bad happens, they blame it on Satan. It's like, Maybe God's the one fucking up, you think? Fucking, you have a pregnant wife, a cab jumps a curb, kills her. Where the fuck was God to save your ass, huh? Not there. Oh, he was on vacation. It's alright, God can't watch everybody at once. Fuck that. Fuck your imaginary friend. Moving on. What's next?
We already talked about homos, education, drugs, God.
Bitches that I don't think are hot.
Yeah.
Fucking lesbians.
Country music sucks dick!
Don't like that shit. It's like, oh, I gotta do this and that. Fuck you! Shut the fuck up. You know what? I hate rap. I hate country, but I'll deal with any music type except country. It's sickening. It's running the industry. Getting way too much credit and deserves. You know what else? You know what else? Check this out. I'm gonna take so much shit for this. Fuck you 9/11 pussies. Oh, you hate me all you want. That shit happened so many years ago. Yet every year you see crying families and shit. You see people that weren't even involved in 9/11. Just people, teachers, students, millions of miles away from where that fucking happened, showing absolute pity for this. Like, oh my God, it's such a tragic day. Get the fuck over it. It happened so long ago. Shit happens. You know what? Thank God for plagues. Thank God for terrorists. Thank God for infections and diseases.
That's horrible.
Because the more people they wipe out, the better. The cleaner, the more will be bred, the fucking better everything will be. If there was no diseases or starvation and shit, the world would be so overpopulated, we'd be fucked. Fucked. But no. Thank God for disease. You're gonna be like, oh man, I got the disease, my dad. You know what?
Swine flu, you got me.
You know what else? You know what else? You ever notice that, say your best friend died. Say Alex died to me. I'd be sad, but you people, okay, I'll pretend I'm one of you. My best friend dies. I'm gonna cry like a bitch. I'm gonna go to his funeral, I'm gonna cry like a bitch. And that's fine and all, but until you realize that you're actually selfish as shit. Why? Because all you people believe in God. When you die, you go to a better place, right? You go to a better place. So why are you crying? Why are you all sad? Because they left you. Because you don't have them anymore. Selfish as shit. Think about that. Right?
If you think about it, that does make sense.
Yeah. I'm a knowledgeable motherfucker. Alright, not to be extremely racist, but me and Alex were talking about this, and I've seen notice this. Watch any movie with a black guy in it. Talk to any black guy. They are incapable of pronouncing the sound.
Genetics. It's fucking genetics.
One step below white people, one step above monkeys.
That was terrible.
They're not gangsters, they're not ballers, they're gangsters, ballers, motherfuckers, because they can never pronounce Notice it. I tried to get a black guy to say You know what he said? I have friends that are black people. You know what? That's fine.
They're awesome. Some of them.
Yeah, you know what? It's the other 90% of those black people out there that piss me off. I am totally cool with black people that are just fine, you know? But those ones that are like, you know, you do the smallest thing, they'll be like, oh, you oppressed my people for 400 some odd years. Fuck you, you whiny little bitch. You know what? Your people happened so many years ago. Your asses wouldn't even be here if we didn't bring your asses here. Like I said, I have friends that are black people that actually agree with me. Alright? As long as you're just chill about it, it's fine. But as soon as you're like, black people this, you have a Black History Month for fuck's sakes.
There's White History Month.
What are
Indian History Month. Asian History Month. What the fuck?
It's not right. It's not right. What other event happened that I might offend people with, since my views are so strongly opinionated?
Mr. fucking Eichelkraut. Asshole!
No, it's not time to bring up teachers. Okay, teachers in general is one subject, but once you name up an exact teacher, no one else in the world knows who that is. They're gonna be like, who the fuck's Mr. Eichelkraut? He's a science teacher that's like balding and he's a faggot, but everyone has those type of teachers. You ever have one of those hot teachers? Fucking those teachers that you just,
What a rail!
ultimate railage. Fucking, I had this teacher once and she made everyone read her poem, and this big titted blonde dude, she got in trouble for flirting with me, swear to God. Fucking, I read her poem, I read, I'm sure most of you heard it. Fucking roses are red, lemons are sour. Open your legs and give me an hour. She wasn't even